Hi, thanks for visiting J. Francis Review. In this first video, we're going to do an unboxing, and this will be the first in a series where together we open boxes, and I'll use my unique rating scale to rate the purchase of this mystery boxes. It's no secret I love comics. There's no secret that I love a good mystery. So I'm happy that I'm able to share this and put this together on one channel for you. So again, this is the first in a series that we put together. In this particular series, we're going for $40 and under. The reason why I did that is because some people can only collect a certain amount, and some people are on a budget, and some people are children and have allowances. So I figured that I'd start out with a series of specific boxes that had a very economical price point, and go through and we can take a look together. Open these up based off of what their descriptions are, and hopefully find some similarities and get an idea of where best that you'd be able to spend your money if you want to open up some mystery boxes yourself. So we're going to do this together. I have my first box here. This one was very interesting and packed the most interesting out of every single eBay order that I've ever had. It looks like it's a hybrid box, and it looks like they've gone through some trouble to tape this all up and make this a shipment. So this came from Tim197730. This person had 100% feedback. The total cost of this box was $21.09, including tax. It was $19.99 with free shipping. The reason why I bought this is because it said that it had a little bit of everything. And I'll read the description. It says 25 comic book lot, random pick, free shipping, which it was, not pick through, shipped with UPS priority mail, X-Men, Star Wars, Spider-Man, G.I. Joe, Transformers, Tarzan, King Arthur, Bishop, Red Fox. All these are old and not pick through. So they said that multiple times. So that's the reason why, because it could be a mystery of everything. There's certainly titles in there that I don't own. And yeah, so yeah, just like I thought, this is a pretty unique box. And yeah, before I open this up completely, let's make 100% sure that we go through the purchasing. The 4 categories that we're reviewing are cost, a grade of 0 through 3, cost, a grade of 0 through 3, collectability, a grade of 0 through 3, condition, a grade of 0 through 3, and correctness or accuracy of the listing. All for a total of up to 12. So we'll go through this, we'll see what we came up with, and we'll give it a grade after the fact. So opening this up. Alright, you can see we got some G.I. Joe here first off the bat. This is kind of a put together packaging. So it looks like we have a small run of G.I. Joe. They are sequential. So these are a set of 5 G.I. Joe. They're all right in order. It's 66 through 70. And then we have a Conan the Barbarian number 3. We have a Night Thrasher comic. These are all in at least plastic so far. So that is a Marvel Comics one. Then it looks like we got a couple Ghost Riders here. So far all Marvel, that's good. So here is Johnny Blaze versus Ghost Rider number 14. Here is Ghost Rider number 17. Here is a Ghost Rider 2099, issue number 4. And looks like we got some Thors here. So the Mighty Thor, number 2 and number 3. Both in some Mylar packaging. Oh, here's a Mighty Thor number 4. Here is a G.I. Joe Snake Eyes. We have some more packaging here. Oh, looks like we got some more G.I. Joes. Alright. So, Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe. Here's number 137. And then here's number 144. And then these are not in packaging, but this is the Nam. This is a Marvel comic book about Vietnam. These are a couple of random issues, 30, 33, and 32 it looks like. These are in a little rough shape. And then we have some DC. I'm going to guess there's some Batman in there. 60% of the DC run, so it's not a hot take. But we got Tales from Teen Titans. This is number 65. This looks a little bit old. Probably from at least the 90s. We got a few Batmans. We have one regular one from DC, 454. We have Batman Dark Knight. We have The Fury of the Firestorm. There are a couple of these. These look like 19, 29, and 46. So there's 19. There's 29. There's 46. And then we have another Tales of the Teen Titan. This one's 64. And then the last one in the box is the Amazing Spider-Man 389. It looks like these have cards in it. So here's 389. And this has the premiere edition of these Marvel cards inside of it as well. So let me show off those. Alright, so that's everything we received in this box. Let's take a look at the grading. Alright, we're back with the second part of this video. I think I came up with an accurate rating for this purchase. So without further ado, let's get into it. So just as a reminder, the grading system is up to 12. There are 4 categories. It's cost, collectability, condition, and correctness. Correctness versus the listing. So, in a cost, this purchase was $21.09 including tax. There were a few issues in here that were worth $4 to $5. There was one that was worth about $8. After everything is said and done, I might have had about $35 worth of comic books off of a $21 purchase. Not terrible. It's about what I expected, so I gave it a 1.5. I feel that when you purchase a smaller mystery collection, it's got to, at the very least, have the value plus a little bit more to make it worth your while. Spending $20 and getting $20 comics just isn't. There's no value there for someone to be able to purchase that. So I gave it a 1.5. For collectability, there were no #1 issues, there were no foils, there were no variants that I could tell. There were a couple random key issues, and for those, I'll talk about them right here. Ghost Rider Volume 2, Issue 14 has the debut of the Johnny Blaze Hellfire Shotgun. G.I. Joe Issue 69 has the appearance of the Destro armor with the gold headpiece, and G.I. Joe Issue 144 has the origin story of Snake Eyes. With those key issues and a couple older well-known comics, I gave the collectability a 1.75. 1.5 is what I'd expect. 1.75, I gave it, you know, right around better than, just a little bit better than what I'd expect. Condition. Some of these comics were in really, really rough shape. Most of them were in red condition, which is what I'd expect. There were a few that were in plastic, and some that were in sleeves for magazines. Some sort of what I guess I would consider a hybrid collection. Like, for instance, this one came in like a magazine type of sleeve. So there was an effort to make them, to put them in a better collection. There was at least an effort to protect the comic books. So for condition, I gave a 1.25, just because some of them were in terrible condition. Still not completely out of the ordinary. A little bit, just a sliver less than maybe expected. For correctness, I ended up giving a 2.0. It says that they're not picked through, they're shipped with UPS priority mail. It said that there was 25, there was 26 comics, and so there was nothing about condition or value. So based off that, I gave it a 2.0. I felt that the listing was very accurate. So that brings the total to 6.5 out of 12, which is about average, which is about what you'd expect for a purchase like this. So not terrible, not great, about average. I feel like that's pretty good. But importantly, what do you think? Do you think I was a little bit harsh? Do you think it was better than reflected? I'd appreciate a like if I've earned it. Let me know what you thought. Let's continue this in the comments section. I'm curious as to what your guys' thoughts are generally, what you feel about this collection. And thanks again. Let's do it again soon.